She grew up in the shadows of struggle, with an empty stomach and even emptier pockets, but somehow, that quiet girl from Naples, with a face the world would one day know, held something unshakable inside her. Sophia Loren didn't just rise to fame, she climbed her way up through a lifetime of setbacks, heartbreaks, and scandal. And the more you learn about her story, the more impossible it seems that she survived it all with such grace. Born in 1934 in Rome, Sophia was given the name Sofia Costanza Brigida Villani Ciccolone. Her father, despite being from a prominent background, left her mother and never returned. That decision defined the early years of Sophia's life. Raised in a small home near Naples with her mother, sister, and extended family, she experienced hardship that left lasting scars. Food was limited, and she was so undernourished that her classmates gave her the nickname Toothpick. Even in these difficult years, Sophia had a quiet magnetism. There was something in her eyes that told a different story, a strength waiting to be revealed. As a young teen, Sophia entered the Miss Italia beauty pageant. She didn't expect to win, but someone watching saw potential far beyond the surface. She was encouraged to take acting lessons, and not long after, she began receiving offers. By 1956, she signed a 5-picture contract with Paramount Pictures, and her name was suddenly known across continents. What made her special? She didn't fit the classic mold. In a world that favored a specific look, Sophia was refreshingly different, elegant, mysterious, unforgettable. One of her first major breakthroughs came in the film Aida. She wasn't the original choice for the role. Another actress declined due to creative differences, and Sophia stepped in at the last moment. It was a bold move, but it paid off. Her performance drew praise and marked her as a force in international cinema. Suddenly, the world couldn't stop talking about the young Italian woman with a powerful screen presence. The movie not only launched her career internationally, but also proved her versatility as a performer. Industry professionals began to view her not just as a beauty, but as a serious actress with remarkable talent. This role opened the door to more dramatic opportunities that would define her career. Sophia's love life became just as captivating as her career. She met renowned film producer Carlo Ponti when she was only 15. Years later, they married in a small private ceremony. Due to complicated laws in their country, their union wasn't officially recognized at first. The couple eventually relocated to another country, gained citizenship, and remarried legally. Sophia longed to be a mother, but the journey wasn't easy. She experienced painful setbacks and was placed on strict bed rest during her pregnancies. In time, she welcomed 2 sons, Carlo Jr. and Eduardo, whom she considered her proudest achievements. And then came the rumors. During the filming of Houseboat, Sophia worked alongside Cary Grant. The chemistry between them was undeniable. Grant, captivated by her, is said to have proposed. Yet, Sophia stayed true to Ponti. Years later, she revealed the heartfelt letters Grant wrote her, emotional, pleading, and filled with affection. But for Sophia, love meant loyalty. Not every part of Sophia's journey was glamorous. During a film shoot in the late 1950s, poor ventilation in her accommodation caused her to feel faint and disoriented. She managed to find her way to safety just in time, helped by a co-star who noticed something was wrong. It was a silent emergency that could have changed everything. Around this same time, Sophia became one of the highest-paid actresses in the world. For a role in The Fall of the Roman Empire, she received a groundbreaking payment. Though the film didn't perform well, her stardom only grew. She had become a household name, admired not just for beauty but for unmatched screen talent. In 1974, while staying at an upscale residence in New York, Sophia faced a deeply unsettling event. Her suite was unlawfully entered, and several staff members were restrained. Jewelry worth hundreds of thousands was taken, and her assistant was injured. Though she remained physically unharmed, Sophia was shaken. Years later, headlines blazed again, this time for financial reasons. In 1982, she was charged with misreporting her income and served 17 days in a women's facility. Though the case stemmed from complex filings, the media frenzy was intense. Sophia later described the experience as a moment of humility and growth. Despite personal storms, awards and honors came steadily. She won 4 Golden Globe Awards, was named a World Film Favorite, and received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Critics and fans alike agreed. Sophia brought something to the screen that couldn't be taught. Whether the role was dramatic or lighthearted, she delivered it with effortless depth. Her work inspired countless young actors across generations. Film scholars continue to study her performances for their nuance and emotional impact. Her presence in cinema became a gold standard of what timeless stardom looks like. Sophia Loren's impact went far beyond the screen. She never shied away from her past and even embraced the hardships that shaped her. She once said her two biggest blessings were being born with little and being born with wisdom. That wisdom guided her through loss, fame, betrayal, and reinvention. Today, she stands not just as a symbol of beauty or cinematic greatness, but of inner strength, of a woman who rose, stayed true, and endured. She continues to be celebrated not only for what she did, but for how she did it, with dignity, poise, and humility. Her story resonates with people who've faced their own struggles and come out stronger. In many ways, Sophia Loren became a mirror of perseverance for the world. As film evolved through the decades, Sophia Loren remained relevant by adapting without losing her core identity. She appeared in a series of European films in the 1990s and early 2000s, showcasing her ability to play complex, mature characters. Audiences were captivated by how she transitioned from leading lady to matriarch with elegance and ease. Her roles reflected wisdom and emotional depth, resonating with a new generation of viewers. Even as trends shifted, Sophia stayed true to herself, proving that authenticity never goes out of style. Away from the spotlight, Sophia Loren lived a life marked by quiet resilience. She devoted herself to family, rarely engaging in the fast-paced social scene that dominated the lives of many of her peers. Her devotion to privacy made her even more intriguing to fans who longed to know the real woman behind the legend. She wrote memoirs, appeared at select tributes, and continued to carry herself with grace that demanded admiration without a word spoken. To those who knew her personally, Sophia wasn't just a star. She was a warm, thoughtful woman with unwavering values and a love for life's simplest joys. Sophia Loren's journey is more than a tale of fame. It's a testament to what strength, dignity, and perseverance can create over a lifetime. From a fragile child in Naples to one of the most revered figures in global cinema, every step she took was shaped by courage and character. Her story reminds us that true greatness isn't defined by awards or headlines, but by how one lives through adversity and rises above it. Even now, her legacy continues to inspire. Young artists look to her career as a blueprint for staying grounded while chasing dreams. Fans around the world still watch her films, not just for entertainment, but to witness an era and a woman who truly changed what it meant to be a star. In the end, Sophia Loren gave the world more than unforgettable performances. She gave us a story worth remembering, a presence that still commands respect, and a spirit that proved unbreakable. Her life, in every chapter, reminds us that elegance is not about appearance. It's about endurance, grace, and the quiet power of staying true to oneself.